We're here. We're live. We're down a man, though. He might pop up, but he might not. And we have someone who's trying to be mute. So we'll see how this goes. Now, as usual, when we're down a man or two or three or however many, and we still play, that means we're in the Dream Dungeon. So that will be where we are today. So for those of you that didn't see my video where I showed how I'm going to be doing that now, instead of doing it like we did before, we have this map here. And I actually have it set up so you can see what the heck we're doing. And you guys can actually see the people. Cool. See here, I just zoom in. And there we are. And I can move each one of these pieces as needed. So you guys can see everything. We know positions, and we can figure everything out. So each one of these squares, to remind everyone, is 10-foot square. And these dwarven-looking people are always going to be enemies. And the rest of them are where the guys were last time. So what we will do is, John, since Alec isn't here, our Alec isn't here, you, when I start the story and you pop in instead of him, this is where he was.
Yeah.
So that's where you're going to be instead of him.
I'm surrounded by dwarves.
In the water.
No, not dwarves. That's just what they are, so you can tell the difference and know that they are not the guys. I'll explain what they are when I tell the story and everything. I'm just giving you a heads up. That's you.
Wonderful.
Okay. So, as the story starts, our friend, the Duke Renaud, had just got off the boat in the country of Lemuel, and as soon as his foot steps on dirt, you see a familiar side of this smoke-like skull coming at you as everything goes to black and white and time seems to stop. And as soon as it right on you, you find yourself dropped in the middle of water. You're in the middle of this giant tub of water, what looks to be like an octagon, and you hear the other guys, except for Warlock, shouting, "Are you okay? Is everything okay?" And you can tell that Warlock, or someone, if not Warlock, had cast darkness, and since he is not there, it is dissipating, and so you can see, Duke.
How deep is the water?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Kuatoa swimming towards you. You're on the surface of the water. You see about, I think I had it at 50 feet from where you're at to the ceiling. It's about another 50 feet deep in the water.
Oh,
and
God.
I already told you each square is 10 foot.
I am carrying a lot of gear. I hope I can tread the water and fight and whatever.
Well,
Can you explain what a Croakoa is?
Yeah.
A Kuatoa
That
is
one,
an
yeah.
amphibious villain that can also breathe air. That's kind of like a fish person. Wait a minute, you guys. I'm sorry. I forget I have the map on. You can't see a thing I'm doing, Art.
Simon says, "Damn, backstroke, Duke, backstroke."
That's a Kuatoa.
Adorable and probably very comfortable in the water versus myself.
Very comfortable in the water.
Okay, where I can't tell where anybody else is or where I should be going.
Oh, you can if you look around. You can.
Okay, so
You're
are
on the surface of the water, and everyone can see your normal vision. It's dark, but all of you have dark vision or something.
Yeah,
so
I do have dark vision.
Yeah, so you can see, and to remind the rest of you before we get back to him, we have, this is R, and he is bracing himself on the entrance there to the slide, I guess you could call it. This is sort of a slide that goes straight down into the water. Okay. And then Clickbait is here, and right beside him is Oogway, and you guys had just pulled up the rope that got slashed by a Kuatoa.
Okay, and
that
drop me
was
in.
holding up Warlock, and his best way
Right.
of advance was to swim this way, and he cast darkness, but he's not there anymore.
He gone.
Duke is, so now the darkness is gone. They can see you. You can see them.
And there's 5 of them.
Yes, all these
Wonderful.
dwarves are Kuatoa.
And they are armed? I can't probably tell in the water at this
You
point.
can't tell if they're armed, but you can assume that they have arms. Whether or not they have them out, you don't know for sure.
Or if they have weapons.
Yikes. And I can't stand, and I can't see any place to stand.
Right, you're swimming. You're at the surface of the water, and that's all you see unless you somehow go up this entire little octagon.
And there's 2 directly in front of me, between me and my friends I can hear.
You are facing this way. Actually, he was swimming towards this way, so you're facing the south here.
And I can hear both the monsters and my friends behind me.
Now you can hear them calling out.
Yeah,
and whatnot.
Warlock.
Yeah, and you see this is it comes to here and then drops straight down. There's no slide. This is the same. These 2 right here seem to be sort of tunnels or slides that are designed to just whatever goes right into the water.
So explain that again then. It sounds like you said all 4 of them are slides that go right down into the water.
These 2 are slides.
Okay.
These are hallways that just abruptly end right here, and
the water just,
angle.
I can hear the water flowing off the edge or whatever.
No, they're above you.
Oh, okay.
They're in a pit. Basically.
So how far up would they be?
They're about 25 feet up from the surface of the water.
Jesus.
Well, he didn't do it.
Oh my God. So there's no way out of here, and I got to fight all 5 of these. Okay.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Dear Lord. And are they doing anything? Are they swimming towards me? Am I rolling initiative right now?
No, you're not rolling initiative. They are swimming towards you, and you're swimming away from them at the moment as we're talking.
Slashed your rope whenever we were trying to pull you up. Oh, they did. They slashed Warlock's
rope. Yeah.
Thanks for the encouragement, JP.
Well, this may not have anything to do with anything, but just out of sheer curiosity, Dick, how many hit points do you have?
I'm full up, 33.
33. Okay, that may or may not be a reference to anything.
I'm sure it won't come up at all. Yikes! I don't know that I speak Croatian.
Kuatoa, but we'll go with Croatian.
Kuatoan.
Let's see here.
But
they speak Undercommon.
Probably underwater when they do it. I'm gonna say, whoa, what's happening? Not fighting, swimming. What in the world?
Are you making any gestures when you do that?
Wave my arms. I'm not holding a weapon or anything. How is happening?
Waving your arms?
This. I don't know.
Okay. Well, they do notice that, and they're still swimming up to you, but they're not swimming aggressively. They're not going really fast. They're just inching closer. And
I'm calling out, what is happening right now?
Yeah. And
how did I get into this toilet?
They're just getting closer. And I'll let you talk to if you want to try talking to them, if you want to try shouting out to the other guys.
Yeah, I'm like, holy crap! friend, not enemy. What is happening? Rest in peace, John. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate it, buddy.
So I'll let you guys do a round of each of you can say something if you choose to.
I've said my bit for now.
Any of the rest of you guys have anything to shout or say? Because you can't actually see any of this happening because he's just out of your sight. You know he's there.
Just keep swimming.
So he's surrounded. So we're behind him.
I only dog paddle.
Yeah, you guys have not moved unless you want to. You haven't told me you're moving.
Well, I'm just in those Krakatoas, whatever, are so he can't are between him and us.
Definitely.
Yes.
Reminder: the last thing we heard was Warlock telling us to go on without him.
Don't leave me! Don't leave.
Do we personally know how far? You're the DM. So do we know how far we are from where we started from?
From where you started from?
Yeah.
No, you don't know how far exactly.
Okay.
I'll give a few more seconds, and then I'll continue with these Kuatoa here with what they're going to be doing, if anything.
So whose turn? Can we say it's our turn first, or
It's no one's turn at the moment. If you want to do something, you can do it.
can I use Thermaturge? I got a Thermaturge.
Yeah, let's look that up and refresh my memory what it does. But I'm sure you can probably use it.
Yeah, created a sound.
Oh yeah, that.
Okay, create a sound that originates from a point of your choice within range. Range is 30 feet. Such as a rumble of thunder, cry of a raven, or a whisper.
All right. What would you like to do? And your range is only 30 feet, so I assume you want to go your full range,
Yes.
right? And what are you trying to? What do you want to do?
I just want to try to get at least some of them away from him.
Okay. So what are you doing though? What are you making?
Right, I guess a sound of thunder.
A sound of thunder. Okay. Well, this one doesn't like thunder,
Mm-hmm.
so he kind of swims this way just to investigate a little bit.
Okay.
But the rest aren't affected.
I'm like, what the hell was that sound?
Okay.
I wish
So-
we were in a group.
I'm going to take over now. These guys are now to you, and they're not being aggressive. They're just swimming right up to you, and they come up to you, and then they put their hands on you and go like this motion right here. Can you see me?
Okay.
Oh, then
Like
those
they're
guys are
measure-
big guys.
Oh, they're telling me to go down?
Yeah. So I'll
No,
allow
I'm
a
not
moment.
interested in that right now.
Okay, so they immediately pull you down forcibly. And if you don't want to fight them and you allow them to take you where they're taking you, that's it. We won't roll initiative. However, if you choose
I'm not
to fight
fighting them.
them,
I'm looking to see what's happening. If I can see under the water at all.
yeah, you can see under the water. You see about half the distance you normally would, though.
But it's 50 feet down, so I can only see about halfway to where we're going.
Right.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. So I'm going to move these fellows.
Let me see if I have any thing that would be in any way useful. No. No.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, if are they treating me gently or are they pummeling me? What's the where's the ratio?
they're just leading you down.
Okay, then I will not treat it hostilely.
Okay.
I will not kick and fight, but I'm definitely trying to steady myself and get my bearings.
Well, I need you to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, wonderful.
You are going down under the water and you're having to hold your breath.
The pressure.
Yeah. And I'm going to move these guys over here. And, whoops, wrong button. Whoop. Dang it. There we go. And they sort of stand like this. And they get Jerry over here. That's what we'll call him.
Hey, Jerry.
And they release you, but you're right here. And then they do this motion.
And I'm like,
and you take another 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
okay, wonderful. So I'm slowly dying, and they want me to stay there.
So I'll give it to you for a moment. What are you doing? They're not aggressive. They're just saying
Me,
stay here.
I'm showing them I'm pointing up like
Okay. They all seem to like nod as in agreement and then go,
I'm like looking around. Can I see anything?
and I need you to take another 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Dear God.
And then you notice as you're slowly dying, you see they like live here. There are homes built of like earthen mounds around where they're like little caves, but you can tell they made them out of the dirt. And there's 5 or 6 little homes here. And
On
then
on the ground, like we're at the
yes,
bottom,
on
the floor.
floor of the water. Yes.
So I'm
And
on the ground. I'm
yes,
like
you're on the
footed-
ground. You're 50 feet down.
Okay,
And
wonderful.
you can also see that one of them looks a bit bigger than all the others, as if it's of some importance. One of
Okay.
these mounds. And as you take another 2 points of bludgeoning damage, you see coming out of it.
I'm just gonna stop doing the subtracting and just kind of focus.
Yeah, you see as you're coming out of it, a Merid. That thing.
Oh dear God.
Oh, jeez.
It comes out, and it immediately goes right up to you, and you're like dying here.
Yes,
You're doing all
yes.
the motions,
Yes.
and then let's see here. I believe I added some extra guys. Yeah, there's not extra guys. Okay, we'll call him the guy I just showed you. So he comes up to you right here, and immediately.
Job of the tuna.
No, immediately he casts a magic spell on you called, if I can find it here, water breathing. So you can now breathe underwater.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I think I collapse in like panic and just breathing the water. Do I have like gills or something, or is it just like?
It's magic, so I forgot the exact way they do it. I think you sprout temporary gills, yeah.
Okay, Duke is probably being very dramatic in his collapse at the bottom of the murk.
Yeah. So anyway, the Merid's just standing there looking at you, and the rest of you guys do not hear anything that's being said. by the
Sure.
way. So if you don't mind, the rest of you, except Duke, mute whatever you're watching on so you can't hear what I'm saying.
I will like wave when we're done, I guess.
Yeah, he'll wave when we're done, if you don't mind. All right, so Duke, the Merid comes up to you, and I was thinking about doing a voice, but
Okay.
I can't keep the voice up. It's
Okay.
really hard to do.
You just do this.
Well, I was going to say, he comes up to you and goes, "Who are you?
That's
What are
complicated.
you doing?"
That's a mate. Firstly,
Pretend that's how he sounds. I'm gonna talk normal. That's
it's
fine.
that's a mate. Like I'm in love. I love it. I would be like, let's see, what would Duke say? I have no clue where I am. I was on a beach like 10 seconds ago, and now I'm here. I'm trying to figure out what's happening.
Were you abducted here by a smoky skull?
Oh crap! That's just like last time. I remember this. Some crazy dungeon, all sorts of beasts. Oh man!
That skull is a projection of one of the fallen. His name is Dramora.
I'm gonna write that down just for later.
And this is his, as he likes to call it, dream dungeon. But it is no dream for us. I and the Kuatoa, much like the others, are trapped here. However, I have taught them that there is something called freedom, but we have yet to be able to escape. As you can tell, I do have some power, but I cannot take on what I would have to take on by myself in the 3rd level of the dungeon.
Well, I appreciate the help here because, of course, I didn't want to drown in your lake here. I have some friends up top I believe I could hear. Is it possible that I could go check on them?
I will bring them down.
But just let them know that I'm okay and I'm down here if you can. I don't think they'll understand.
Very well.
And
you
some of
also
them are
notice-
very aggressive.
Yeah, you also notice everything he's telling you and talking to you, it's all telepathy. He's not moved his mouth.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He actually doesn't know your language, but telepathy, that's what he's using. So do your wave so they know that.
Welcome back.
Okay, everyone hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right.
Welcome
All right,
back.
thumbs up.
Are you back, JP? Can you hear all right?
Yep.
Thumbs up. You good? Okay. Is Arg back too? Did I hear?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so great. So this giant fish-looking creature that I showed or showed you guys pops up out of the water, and you guys are up there and yells down, "We have your friend. He's okay. We would like you to join us, please. We have something to discuss."
I'm thinking no.
Well, we still have to get him.
Like we assume. Well, we were told to go on. We don't even know that. We didn't even understand hearing Duke's voice. Why would we go down there? They clearly tried to cut the rope and appear to be hostile as far as we're concerned. So the dream dungeon.
The three of you don't see this because you're just hearing a voice.
Yeah.
But Duke, you see up top the Marid going like this, and you think, what is he doing? And the Marid is allowing the three of them to hear that in their head. So you guys hear the voice of the Duke.
But again, we're not understanding. Like we thought it was Warlock.
All that comes to my mind is, Dale and Tucker versus Evil. We got your friend.
We got your friend. Yeah, so we're like,
well, you heard a voice you've never heard, and you just heard the voice of the Duke.
who
So
we didn't know. We don't think it's there because we were not with Duke. So we're like, what the hell is happening? Clearly,
But you heard me screaming quite profusely.
Yes, you already heard
we
him
didn't
screaming.
understand that either because we couldn't see you. Like,
Yeah.
like
That
we're
could have
assuming
been
this
the
is
same
some sort of
monster
trick.
that's
I would
trying to
assume
lure
this is
them
a
out.
trick of some sort. Like,
I'm gonna take a page out of Warlock's book and just jump into the water.
Okay, well, as soon as you do, you see that giant fish thing, and he's got this grin on him that you think means he's about to eat you, but he immediately telepathically tells you, "It's okay, your friend is beneath here. You will now
so you
be able to breathe underwater."
And so I yell,
clickbait.
So I guess I yell, "Hey, jump in!"
And so I assume you would go underneath and see if you could actually breathe.
Right.
Once you do that, you notice you can, and you also hear Duke again in your head. And I assume the Duke says,
Hey guys, I'm here. Where are we?
Where are you?
Well, I was on a beach and now I'm at the bottom of a toilet. I don't know what's happening.
That
What a
sounds like a
toilet.
normal Friday night for you.
I mean, usually if my head were in one, I'd get it.
all right,
but-
so I need to know where everyone's at. Clickbait is now heading towards the bottom. Arg, Oogway, are you guys up top listening and having this conversation? Because you can, it's in your head, or are you jumping down?
I guess I'll go down the slide.
You can ask me a question only I would know. Like about Larry or whatever his name is with the no pants who was living in our house.
Can't remember his name.
I can't. I don't even care. He's got his schlong hanging out. I'd rather talk to anyone else.
All right, well, if you go down, same thing happens to you, and you can get in here.
At this point, I'm like, I mean, we were Dream Dungeon. Worst that happens is we die and we start over. But like,
Exactly.
I really would not want to go. I would have rather continued on. Uwe is not happy about this decision.
But he's doing it anyway. Okay.
And
All right, so you
he's
guys.
gonna look for the first opportunity to like gut these fish. I'm pretty sure. So,
Okay, well, you guys are all down there. You got
Nature,
these
man.
two
Aren't you all druid?
You got these
and I know that
Kuatoa
nature can kill you.
surrounding you. You guys are all here, and this is the Marid again, and he's greeting you all. Hello, your friend made me come down here. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys heard my voice that I had. I had a great voice for this guy, but I can't keep it up. But anyway,
That's what he said.
yeah, he says something like that. So anyway, he turns back to you, Duke. You wanted them down here. They're here.
I appreciate it. Hey, friends! How are you? It's been
what's
just an
happening?
8.
Okay, how do we get out of here now?
I'm trying to decide if that's actually Duke. Since Duke wasn't with us, I am very suspect that this is Duke. I'm trying to figure out a way to determine that.
You can ask me anything you want me to. I don't remember very well. Don't have the best memory.
Okay. Whenever we were at the inn, I mean not the inn, but the tavern, they called you Duke something.
I mean, it's not important
what
what
was
they
that?
called
What
me.
was
What did they call you?
You're the actual Duke. You'll
It was
know.
a name of affection. It was really
Okay.
just
What was it?
passing. It was
Say it, or we're going to
It was Duke Renslayer. Okay, it was Renslayer. It's not important. It's not important. It's you know. It's just it's nothing.
Okay, it's definitely you. Okay. I got that now, but what's the deal with the Renslayer?
I don't think it's Duke.
That's not important. That would prove nothing either. Hey, fish friend man, is there perhaps a way out of here?
There is perhaps a way if you're willing to help me get out of here.
Hey, I mean, you've already done a solid by me, as I say. So, hey, you know, I'm in for a penny, in for a pound. Yeah,
Dragging me to the bottom of this pool.
well, saving me from drowning. I mean, I was carrying a lot of equipment. I don't know that I could have treaded water for very long.
What happened to Warlock?
Warlock was here.
You mean the one of you that had the darkness?
Yeah. What happened to our other
disappeared.
friend? What do you mean you don't know? You were
My
chasing them.
Kuatoa tell me he disappeared, and this one was in his place. Made it much easier to go to him. They could see.
Curious.
So our friend we tried to save, who mysteriously you cut the rope of, disappeared,
Yes,
and we're
we
supposed
needed
to
help, so we
trust and
made
help
sure someone would be down here.
Right. You seem very trustworthy.
Oh, I thought we would. Thank you very much. So, here's the deal, gentlemen. I can tell you some of the things in this dream dungeon that you will come in contact with. And I will also tell you how to contact me. And if we work together and you go to the 3rd level of the dungeon, I can help you defeat Dramora.
Who's Dramora?
What's a Dramora?
I don't know, but like anything in here, it's worth a hit, right? You would take a shot at it.
Dramora is the one who created the dungeon. He likes to bring people in by way of smoky skull.
Curious.
So if you know how to beat him, why haven't you?
I know how to beat him with help. I cannot do it on my own, as I'm sure you've seen by the kobolds you probably encountered. My Kuatoa aren't much better fighters.
So, all right. Well, what
Everything
do you
else in
need?
this
What do you
dungeon is
need us to do specifically?
Well, first, you must be able to make it to the 3rd level of the dungeon.
Okay.
And then,
Well, I mean, at this point, we're just sort of wandering about. So, you know, directions would be nice.
yes. Then, once you enter the 3rd level of the dungeon and you meet the Lich Dramora, you must create some water.
I mean, seeing a lich usually makes me make water. I'm just going to say.
Yes, I mean actual water. If you could, directly underneath here is another pool of water, much like this one. And then there is the 3rd level. If you could break free or open up a crack that is letting droplets in, so that there's flowing water. I can come through the flowing water. I can appear
layers
through.
to this.
No
All
need to
right.
know.
And with that, I can
no.
help you to defeat them.
All right, so make water.
So that this guy can come.
Okay.
Now,
So
I-
guy
Water
can
so
come.
the fish guy can come. Got it.
I
makes-
must tell you of some of the things you will no doubt see as you finish this dungeon level.
I
Go
would
to the
say,
second-
Arg, it's not the craziest plan we've had up to now.
True. That's how I lost my eye.
I must
So
warn
good.
you, if you find any Kuatoa in any other place, they are not mine. They will attack you.
No.
So beware. Don't
Oh,
assume they are friendly for the rest of this dungeon.
Well,
In the
Okay.
long hallway, there will be a gargoyle.
long
And then there will
hallway.
be many
I should.
doors.
I would write it down, but I'm underwater, so it's kind of a complicated.
Yes, well, you can remember this.
I doubt
In,
it.
in the long hallway, there's a gargoyle. And then you will run into many doors. One of them makes a fireball. So beware.
Long hallway,
What?
gargoyle,
And then the last beast you will probably fight in this dungeon, depending on where you go, will be a troll guarding the staircase down below. And then, once you go down the staircase, you will be at the second level of the dungeon. In order to unlock it, you must find the key to the stairwell. That is to unlock the next level of the dungeon. And to do that, you have to fight a great beast. I don't know what kind it is, but I do know you must be prepared and you must be at full strength.
And he'll have the key to the lower and the third level.
Well, no, he won't have the key. He's guarding the key. You'll be able to tell where the key is, though.
All right.
And then that will allow you to go down the stairwell into the third and final level.
Okay.
Wait. So that's on the second level. Is the where we have to find the key?
The-
We don't
the
have to find it
beast.
to get to the
Yes,
second.
no, you just
Wow.
simply walk to the stairwell through a couple doors, a gargoyle, and a troll. Possibly something else, but it depends on where you go. And then the second level is the one where you need a key.
Okay.
And then the third level will require 3 keys. The Lich God's one. The other 2 you should be able to find.
Okay.
All right.
And if you need help on the second level, if you're in the water pit, you can contact me if need be. You must make flowing water for me to.
Well, I
Up
mean,
here,
if I see a
level.
lich, I will
So
probably.
so
take care of
can we
that.
just take a pee and that we can contact you?
I am not going to appear in pea water.
I'm just trying to get us out.
Click
I have
tape, come on,
plans.
show some decency. Otherwise, we'll see his resting lich face.
So, would you like to go up one of the slides? Well, first, do we have a deal? That
Sure,
you
I mean-
contact me.
I've really got nothing better to do at this point but tread water
Very well.
here. So
And then, would you like to go up one of the slides that are here?
I
on
would
the
like
back?
to go up the slide that would help us quickest get to the next stage of our journey.
Very well. If you will all hold hands, or better yet, group hug, I will water jet you up through the slide into the room.
I call Little Spoon.
But remember, if you see any Kuatoa, they will attack you if they're not here. They're not mine.
All right.
So that's it then. We are good to go. Once you make it to the third level, you will
Lucius
contact me.
It's good.
Right.
Just on up.
Here we go.
Okay. Well, with that, he water jets you guys up, and let's see. 1, 2, 3.
I really want to know the specifics of what water jetting from the Fish King looks like.
Well, he's not a.
No, you don't.
I said that specifically when my wife walked by.
What time?
All right. Here, let's see here. Need one of him. Actually, I'm just going to move all these guys just in case I need them.
Get those dwarves out of
Oh,
here.
wow, I can't really see that very well. I'll put it here. Where
I
can
mean,
see
you
it.
really did make it tiny. I'm like,
Yeah, I did. That's kind of on me.
Way
All
out.
right, these are not there as far as you know.
Okay.
They may or may not be. I need to be able to see them. And we need to be able to get up here. Okay. You guys are in this room now. What do you do?
Hey, what do we say?
I'm going to start squeezing my clothes to get the water out.
Wait a minute. So you've been hurt, right?
No, I haven't been. I mean, I was half drowned, but I appreciate your concern, friend. But really, it's more the worry of the wardrobe, because if you can't get water out immediately, it really just ruins the look.
So again, what do we see?
Do you need to be healed?
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to-
I'm not,
All right. What you guys see is
is it dark or
Through-
light or what?
through on this
Help me out.
wall, you don't really see anything, but starting actually about right here along this wall, you see barrels of fish and other food for the Kuatoa, and you see racks right here that are empty at the moment, but they look to be for food, clothing. I don't know what I just did there. Other such things. And then the rest of it seems open, dirty, but open. And your vision stops at this right here. So,
Okay, well, Duke is rinsing out, drying out his clothes. I'll ask him about the rinse layer.
I'll take my boot off and just pour a bunch of water out onto the ground and a couple of fish, probably.
okay. So,
I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about. Doesn't sound familiar at all.
all right, what are you guys doing? You just standing there at the moment.
Well, I guess we just move forward.
I've got a little water in my ear. Just give it a second.
How far do you move forward? Your full movement?
Uh,
So we can see the other side.
yeah, we can't
So
see
we
it.
can
Yeah,
see the whole
2
room.
squares.
All right, you guys move up. As soon as you do, coming out of the door, right here, you see 3 Kuatoa whips. One is
I'm s-
there.
I did not
One-
move forward, just so you know.
You
I was
did
still
not?
getting water out of my ear.
Hey, then you don't see anything.
No, I'm just getting water out of my ear.
Okay. And they see you, you see them, and you need to roll initiative.
They do, not me. I'm just
Well,
chilling.
I say you as in the 3 that need to.
Yeah, okay. How dark is this room? You said pitch. It's just pitch dark.
You see your full dark vision. That's it.
That's it. Okay.
Oh, I don't see
one.
anything yet, but yeah. I assume the guys will tell me that they saw something then.
Oh, then you don't roll initiative. Just the other 2 guys. If you can't
Well,
see
I'm with them.
they would have to specifically say that they say something. In which case, then I would roll initiative.
Hey,
Okay,
what are those guys over there?
Okay,
There
and
you go.
rolling initiative.
All right.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
All right. I rolled a 19.
Well, I got you beat. I rolled a 20. Bitch. Lich. You
Okay,
son of a lich.
Who rolled the 3?
JP.
No, I rolled a 10.
Oh, who was the 3? Clickbait?
I was 3.
And Arg?
13.
Okay.
Hey, old wolf.
All right. So, Duke, you're up first. You actually can't see a thing. You got to move up first.
I'm
You got
gonna
plenty of movement.
I'm gonna draw my swords and I'm gonna go sideways along the wall and try to hide in the shadows as best I can using my stealth. So not going towards them. They probably still can't see me, and I probably still can't see them.
Well, one of them could, but his focus is on the other guys. So
I can roll for
your
my stealth if you want. You want me to roll for it? Or
Yeah,
no?
you do need to roll for stealth.
Okay. Sure. I got 19.
Oh, snap. These guys have 120 feet of dark vision.
Okay.
So you're not in any shadows at all. But if you say you ducked in a barrel,
I mean, right. Sure. We're going along behind the barrels as I go along the wall there.
no, you're in a barrel covered in fish.
Well, okay. I don't know that Duke would not climb into a barrel of fish. He would maybe hide behind a barrel.
Okay. Well,
As
with
you
a
wish.
19, I'll say you're hidden for the moment.
Okay. I'll take it.
And I'm going to put you.
I would
Right
not go in a
here
barrel. He would
behind
never
the
go in a
barrel.
barrel of fish. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay. So next up is the Kuatoa whips. So these guys have a little bit of options here. They can each make 2 attacks, 1 bite and 1 with a staff. So
That's
the
the
first
movement.
one here will try and move up his feet. Excuse me, his speed to right here, and he cannot bite, and he can do his pincer staff because he's within range for that. So he will do that against who he's standing next to, which would be Ard. So I will roll to attack you, sir. What is your armor class?
16.
Okay, I rolled a 13, so he missed. And that is it for him. Next guy just moves his movement. And that's it. That's all he's doing. Same thing with this guy. That's all they're doing. Next up is Arg.
I'm going to move up to the one that just tried to attack me,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack him.
Have at him.
All right. Okay.
Fish guts everywhere.
So that'd be 18
That definitely hits.
and 8 damage on that one.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to. A second. I forgot to use Great Weapons Master. I'm going to use it now on this attack.
Okay.
So that would be 16 to hit.
That hits.
No. 15. 25 damage.
Woo! He felt that one.
Okay. And then let me see, that was the one hand and the other hand. And now I get an extra attack. 1. It'd be a dirty 23.
That will definitely hit then.
And 17 damage.
Okay. He is very bloody.
Okay.
Dang.
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Next up, Oogway.
All right, I'm gonna. What are these guys wearing? What are they dressed as? What kind of? Are they just fish dudes?
Yeah, they're Kuatoa whips.
So they don't have armor or weapons or anything. They're just their.
They have natural armor.
Yeah. Okay. Just trying to understand what I'm dealing with. use my bonus action to cast Flame Blade, and then I'm gonna go up to the one that attacked my brother and try to finish him off.
Okay. Boom. There you are.
20 to hit. That's a dirty 20.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's 3d6 of fire damage. I don't know if that affects these guys because they're water creatures.
It doesn't matter. Any damage gets them.
11.
All right. Well, thanks to that roll, he's still kicking.
No. Okay.
Barely, but he's still kicking. All right. You got anything else to do, or that end your turn?
That's it.
All right. Click bait. You're up.
All right, hold on. How far away are they from me?
You're right here. Each thing is 10-foot block.
Hold on.
They're all within 30 feet.
Okay.
So can you guys see it? But would this help?
So I'll do a guided bolt.
All right. On which one of these guys?
Probably the one right in the middle.
This one?
Yeah.
All right.
Flashlight streaks towards a creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 4d6 radiant damage. On the next attack roll made against the target before the end of your next turn has advantage, thanks to a mystical dim light glittering on the target until then.
Okay.
Whatever the hell that means. All right.
All right. So do your damage.
Okay. 13.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. 12.
12. All right. So he's not happy about it, but he's not that bloody.
Okay.
All right. Anything else, or that end your turn?
I think that ends my turn.
All right, Duke, you're up next. Before anything, if you want to remain hidden, you need to roll again for stealth.
No, I'm probably not going to do that. Oh, well, did you guys all vanish? Are we just looking at the board now? Everybody's gone. I don't see you guys.
Well, I mean, do you guys?
That doesn't matter to me. I'm feeling so alone. So it looks like one of them has been beaten to nearly death, but
That's
the other
this
two are
one.
just chilling.
Well, one of them hadn't been touched. The other one's got his beard shortened.
Now let's see here. My movement. So if I use my movement, I can get to that first guy, but he seems pretty bloodied.
Yeah. Arg sneezes, he'll probably go down.
Right. But if I take him out, Arg can kill one of those other guys.
That is
I'll
true.
fire an arrow at that guy.
At the bloody guy?
At the bloody guy.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see if I can just drop him. 19.
That hits.
There we go. And let me find the damage stuff on my arrows. Yeah.
Well, by the way, that you were no longer behind the barrel.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Well, I mean, I could shoot over it, I suppose, if I was tall enough. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Double check. Oh, why not have that written there? Okay. Got it. And I guess those. And that's going to be 14 damage.
That. Explain how this guy dies right here.
The arrow goes right through his nostril, up into his brain, and blasts out the back of his head.
Sweet. He is gone. All right. So next up would be the Kuatoa. And this guy who had a little damage done to him is not very happy. And he is going to cast Bane on all three of you. Or excuse me, on three of you, which would be Clickbait, Uguay, and Arg. And I need you all to make a charisma saving throw and tell
Is
me
that
what
the
you
20
have.
sided dice?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
D20.
Plus your charisma modifier.
Oh, straight
If you have one.
20.
Woo! And you were saying you never rolled one before.
Can't say that anymore.
I got a dirty 20.
Charisma modifier.
Good night, man. You roll so good.
Those
16.
are 19 plus 1.
Looks
All
like
right.
everybody saved on that one.
So that actually, everyone passed. So he's going to use his bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on himself. So he has a +2 to his AC for, I guess, the duration. So until he loses concentration, I guess. He has up to 10 minutes. So this entire fight, until he loses concentration. And then this guy right here, he is actually going to cast, as soon as I look it up real quick, because I think I can cast it. Ah, yes. He is going to cast Sacred Flame. That's a flame-like radiance descends on a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. The target gains no benefit from cover for this saving throw. And this Kuatoa is going to cast it at Clickbait right here.
Okay.
So let's see. He's going. No, I got to roll.
He's got to do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, yeah, that is right. Dexterity. Why did I
That's the
say
20 sided dice again?
And your
Yeah.
dexterity added on.
Okay, one moment, please. Okay. Let's start. 6 plus dexterity. Strength dexterity is 14 plus 2.
Well, I mean, you got to use the modifier, not the number.
Oh, okay. So I got a 6 plus a 2. That's
Okay.
8.
That'd be an 8. So you failed. So you take 1d8 of radiant damage, which will be, as soon as I can get this dice up, 7 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, he will also cast Shield of Faith on himself. So he also has a +2 to his AC until he loses concentration. And that ends their turn. So
Okay. I'm going to go up to the one on the right
okay,
and attack him.
I figured.
24 to hit.
The man has magic dots. That's all.
And
I like that he says it like it's a question. Does that hit? 24?
16 damage.
Yeah, and this is the guy that already had some damage to him. Right.
Okay. And
But he has a bonus to his AC. Did he block?
Yeah, the opponents didn't do jack crap. And
that's 16 to hit
16 to hit him. Okay.
and 7 damage.
Okay.
And then 23 to hit and 18 damage.
18 damage. So that. Okay.
That's it.
He is bloody and very unhappy.
Good.
All right. Uguay.
Well, same thing. I'm going to go follow my brother's lead and try to attack the guy that he's all but finished off. And my flame blade's still in effect, so we will attack him with that.
So you don't have to move then. Okay.
16.
That hits.
3d6.
I got a +9 to hit on one axe and a +8 to hit on the other. So
I have +7 on this because it's a wisdom. Because it's my wisdom modifier. So, 10.
10 damage.
10 damage.
You left him swinging. He's barely there, but he's there.
Let Duke clean up the mess again.
What clickbait's next? There you are,
there,
Kid.
right? Okay, so I'm just going to I'll Sacred Flame him.
You what?
Sacred Flame.
Oh, okay.
The guy that's been beat up already.
Okay.
Okay. And so I got to roll this one, right?
Yeah, roll and see if you hit him.
12. So
Is that with your bonus and everything?
so it'd be 14.
Okay. And he's dead. So, yeah. He had 2 points. He's dead.
Right.
I mean, next up, then, unless you have anything else, clickbait.
Nope.
Next up,
I don't get a second shot that I know of. So
Okay. Well, then in that case, Duke, one guy standing.
I'm gonna hold my action and just kind of watch to see what Arg does.
Okay.
Duke just decides to like relax for a second. And watch.
This guy is so not happy at the moment. So he is going to cast Bane on you three. So that would be Oogway, Arg, and the Duke. Charisma saving throws, please.
4.
18.
17. I'm pretty charming, so you know.
I'm not. I just rolled a 17 plus my plus 1.
Charisma saving throw is my jam. If it was a strength saving throw, I'd be in deep.
So Arg, I didn't hear you.
4.
All right. I got somebody. Okay. So I don't think you can stack Shield of Faith. So that is going to be his action. And he has no other action actually that he can do. So that is going to be.
What did Bane do?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you.
He
Because
broke
it's Arg's
Batman's, he
turn
broke
next,
Batman's
we
back,
actually-
Jake.
He broke Batman's back. Did he take him over? Did he take Arg over
for a
his
Batman
break his
fan, I
back?
thought you would know that.
Okay. Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Oh.
What?
Basically, when he goes to attack me, he has to subtract a d4 from whatever he rolled.
So those 24s are gonna be tough to clear.
Yeah. It really
Now
hurt him.
His axe is only a +5.
Exactly. Only a plus 5 instead of a plus 9.
All right.
At least.
So, it's your turn now, Arg. So just go ahead and roll the d4 and subtract whatever it is from whatever you get. And we'll see if you can still. Let's see if we can still manage it.
Well, it'd be every time, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
every time
attack.
every attack you have to roll both.
Yeah.
So it's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay, I'm gonna move to attack him.
Okay.
First
so
swing is a unnatural 20, so a dirty 20.
But 16 now, right? Or whatever.
Yep.
To subtract the
It
die
is a
for it.
16. I
Okay.
rolled a 4.
Okay. So what's hilarious is that still hits.
There you
Yeah.
And I rolled. Normally that would be 17 damage, but in this case it is 14 damage.
No, it's 17. It doesn't affect your damage roll.
I thought it
It
did.
just affects your ability to hit stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, saving. Okay, you're right. So 17 damage
Okay.
on that one. Did that break his concentration?
We'll actually have to roll to see if it did. No, it did not.
Okay. Next one is a night. No, just a second. 18 to hit.
Yeah, that gets him.
And then 6, 11 damage.
11 damage. All right. Do you have another attack?
Yep. Final
Okay.
one.
Go, you roll it, and I'll see if he still has concentration.
Okay.
He lost his concentration.
Okay, so that one will be a 22 to hit
Okay.
and 14 damage.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. He's standing. He's got some fight in him, but he is not happy. Next up would be Uguay.
Flame blade again. 14 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Oh, okay. It's 13 damage.
All right. He's still kicking.
I can't finish him off. I keep trying to finish him off. I can't do it.
All right. Next up would be clickbait, unless you got something else.
No.
All right. Clickbait.
All right,
Finish him.
so yeah. You see my rolls? I want to hit him with my mace. Can I get?
All right, you got enough room. You can walk up and hit him with anything. You can do a spell, whatever you want to do.
All right, I would like to walk up to him and just hit him.
All right. Hit him with your mace. Let's see what kind of damage you can do.
10.
10 to hit.
10 to hit.
That is a miss.
I know.
Now I held my action, so it's my turn, right?
Well, it's your turn anyway, but yeah.
Well, I mean, that would be my second turn. I get 2 turns now.
Yeah.
Am I able to get close enough to get him with my swords, or am I still too far? You think?
Your movement speed 30?
30, yeah.
All right, that'd be 10, 20, 5, 10 right there.
All right, let's do it. Let's do draw the swords, and let's swashbuckle this sucker.
Okay.
All right. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
All right. Let's.
Now, are you two-handed weapon fighting?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can add your modifier, but you can use your bonus action unless you actually have the 2-weapon now.
Oh,
I do have the 2-weapon now. Yeah.
Ah, well, then go with the other weapon, and you can add the bonus.
That's
I
what I'm
didn't realize I
saying.
could do that.
It's all happening.
I can attack twice.
It's all deadly. Oh, you can attack twice?
Well, like the flame blade counts as a light weapon, and if I have 2 light weapons, which I have, I can do 2 attacks. Which
Well,
I
that
didn't realize
was
I could.
17 with the 1 sword.
Damage?
17 damage.
Okay.
And then
All
should I
right,
go?
as soon as you unsheath your sword to actually contact him, the horror of what it might inflict faints him to death.
And I triumphantly hold my swords up and say, I killed both of them.
And I'm just going to
Is this how you got the name Renslayer? But
Okay, so you guys now have you have this door here. You can assume it's the room you were in previously, but you don't know 100% for sure. You just assume. And then there's this door, and you don't know where it goes, and you don't know if either one of them are opened or locked.
Nice.
And there's nothing in the room that needs to be investigated. Just barrels of fish.
I mean, you can investigate a random wall with nothing on it if you want, but
All right.
there's nothing that seems like it needs to be.
Head to the door.
Let's go.
All right, so you guys get to which door, right or left?
Right. I'm not speaking for the crowd. But going right is.
All right, so who is anyone going to try and open the door?
sure,
All right, who?
I will.
Okay. Well, you try to open the door. It is locked.
Okay, I will try to bust it open.
Okay.
I'm going to search the bodies.
Okay.
19.
Okay. That fails for brute force opening the door. And Duke, when you search the bodies, you're the only one that mentioned it, so you're the only one that searches them. You find 10 gold and a dagger.
Ooh. Now I know what they do.
So I found some chump change and a dagger, is what you're saying.
Yeah. All right. So someone want to try at the door a different way? Or you want to try at it again with strength?
I'm gonna start looking around the room for keys, I suppose. Is there any spot on the walls where keys might be hanging, or any corners around the edges of the fish barrels?
There's nothing that you can see from looking where you're at that there's a key anywhere.
And there's a keyhole in the door.
No.
Oh.
If it is locked, it is most likely locked from the other side.
Okay. That's curious.
Okay, well, I will try to bash it again. When
Use
in doubt,
dynamite.
bash it a second
Roscoe says use dynamite. The only dynamite I probably have is Napoleon, and he's not really useful for that kind of thing.
That times an 8 or 6. I'm going to have to get glasses. I'm getting old. That'll be a 24.
That just barely does it. You can open the door sort of halfway where you guys can all squeeze through. It opens 5 feet of the 10 foot.
And there's nobody like waiting on the other side after all the noise.
Yeah, no, there's no one waiting, but there's also no light
All right.
at all. You guys can tell it's straight up dark vision. That's all you got.
So I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay, so that'll give you 30 feet.
But the rest of even our dark vision is not giving us
Yeah, we
very
get
much.
dark vision though.
No, he's lighting a torch. He doesn't have dark vision. He has
I have
30
dark
feet.
vision.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't see crap. So
Yeah. But all you guys have your full dark vision.
So 10, 20, 30, we're only about halfway down the... This sounds like a long hallway of some sort.
So you guys all in the hallway?
yeah.
I'm always behind Arg, but yes.
Arg's in the front, then me, then Dookie and Clickbait.
All right. So let me do this.
Long
Just
hallway
green.
and gargoyle. Got it.
It's a good question, Kyle. I don't know where those fish guys come from. Maybe they were just living in that room, eating the fish and chilling.
All right. You guys got a hallway.
okay.
All you
Walking
see is
down.
hallway.
We need someone at to be doing perception for traps along the walkway.
Yeah, I'm just going to start walking down the hallway.
Yeah, we gave up on that.
All right. Well, I'll just walk in the
Otherwise, it
back.
takes forever. We don't make any progress in this thing.
Good luck, mates.
So we're marching down, expecting
Yeah.
a gargoyle at some point, because of what the guy told us.
Yeah, I wrote some notes down, but it was underwater. I can't be expected to have everything.
Gargoyle, huh? One hallway, there is a gargoyle.
And a door with a fireball behind it of some sort.
Yeah,
So
many
we haven't
doors.
to the we're not to that room yet. I don't think.
Yeah, many
Alright.
doors.
Many doors.
Okay.
We haven't found a room with many doors.
There's no doors yet on this hallway, right, Will?
Not yet.
Okay.
So I'm just going to keep pulling you guys down here until you tell me you're doing something.
Yeah. Just,
Okay.
We're just gonna proceed down the hallway
Yeah, until
on high
I
alert.
fall in a hole or...
Well, we got a torch. Plus, you guys have dark vision, so you should
If
be
you
able-
want to just move Arg, you can move him and assume we're all together until you need us to be grouped again.
Okay.
we're on high alert because of what the guy told us that we suspect there's something here, a gargoyle in here. 'Cause It seems like a long hallway.
Yeah, let me.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see if we perceive where this thing is at. Or is that the right thing? Perception.
Yeah, if you guys want to do a perception check.
What's my perception?
I can probably just perceive Arg's
21.
backside.
Do I sense anything as we're walking down the hallway?
Okay. Perceiving as you go down the hallway, you can't see anything, obviously, other than 30 feet. But you do, unlike the other people. Here, let me fit screen. It's always weird to. You do perceive the sound of something breathing.
So I'm going to relate that to the group.
Yep. So you guys do anything with hearing
Yeah,
that?
I'll ready my axe and start walking faster.
All right. You get to right here.
Did somebody flush that Krakoa's toilet thing?
And you hear a familiar sound
Stupid
of a
crap.
gargoyle.
Oh, jeez.
And they have 120 feet of dark vision. So he sees you already.
Okay.
All right.
He's right there.
All right. So, I'm
So
gonna
you
do
guys
that.
are just barreling towards this guy, so I'm just going to do this. Until
Well,
someone...
until we see as soon as the dark vision folks can see him, then we'll
Yep. Okay. Everyone can see him now.
Okay.
So this is a 10-foot wide hallway. You can do 2 people together, and that is it.
Yikes.
Now, I need to know where everyone is.
I'm in the front.
Yep.
Yeah, who's beside you?
Exactly.
Well, I would be directly behind it. I would not.
No, it's more a question of like who's going to hand to hand and be up front, and who's going to be distance range to fighting.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So this
Because
is
I can do
this is
either, so
Arg.
I'm flexible.
Arg is up front. Who is beside or behind Arg?
I would be behind Arg.
I'll be up front.
You are behind Arg. Clickbait is beside Arg, which is good. You're the 2 most armored people.
And I'll do the.
And then,
I'll
do you want to be
range.
behind Oogway or beside Oogway?
I'm going to ask him to be behind me because of what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Okay. So the gargoyle is here.
Mhm.
And because this is a hallway, he cannot unfurl his wings even if he wanted to. So you got that working for you. He can't fly. But you know that also means his wings are covering him, which means he has immunity, as you all know from experience, to magical damage.
Well, that just sucks. All right.
So obviously we got to roll initiative again.
Yep.
15.
7.
11.
15 for Arg, 7 for
7 for me.
okay,
11 for Duke.
11 for Duke. Oogway, how many are you?
17.
17 for Oogway. And my gargoyle is actually at 13. All right, so Oogway, you're actually up first.
Okay.
So what you gonna do?
All right. So I'm trying to decide because we can't actually get right next to him because of the 10 feet. I'm going to ask. Yeah. Well, what I was going to do may not work very well because we have the 2 of them in front of me. What's the challenge rating on this guy? Ooh, I'm going to do that. All right. I'm going to do conjure animals.
Okay.
And I can summon 2 beasts with a challenge rating of 1 or lower. So I'm going to summon 2 giant spiders and have them climb up on the walls and be kind of above and beside us so that they can attack this thing from above. How far are we away from this thing?
10, 20, 30.
Okay, 30 feet. So their speed is 30 feet. So I'm going to send them to attack it.
One memento.
Hang on, let me remember how. Let me make sure I remember how this works. You summon face spirits to take the form of beasts that appear in unoccupied space that you can see within range. Oh, so they could appear like right next to it anyway. So actually, do I need to? Well, if they're up on the wall, then they can attack from above, and that lets Argon and still fight this thing. So, okay, still gonna go with the giant spiders. And look at. And they are going to Harley. Stop! I'm trying to read what they do because that wasn't my original plan. They attack, they can bite, and web recharge, web range, web attack +5 to hit, range 30 to 61 creature. Target is restrained by webbing. As an action, the restrained target will make a dex saving throw. So I'm going to have the first spider do the range web attack. Range web attack +5 to hit, range 30 to 60 feet. One creature hit. The target is restrained by webbing as an action. Restrained target can make a DC strength check to burst. Bursting the webbing on a success. The webbing can also be attacked or destroyed.
Okay, so that basically means he gets stuck. So
Yes,
do whatever you need to do to roll and see if that works. But because you're using a spider and because he is like 14, 15 feet tall, roll with advantage.
Okay.
How you like my spiders? I actually was able to just bring up some spiders for you.
Nice. That's pretty cool. How'd you know that I was going to do that? So that's
I didn't. I literally just got them.
bonus is +5, so that's like a 23 to hit.
Okay, then you definitely hit him.
All right, and then the other spider is going to go up and try to bite him. There's a melee attack.
Okay, so that would be this guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And what is that? So is he restrained at the moment? So does that mean I have advantage or not?
At the moment, he is restrained, yeah, because this is all your turn. I don't think he gets a reaction to try and break free yet.
Okay. So does that mean I have advantage? Is what I'm asking?
Yes.
Okay. So, and that will be a 19 to hit. Sorry.
Excuse me, that hits.
And then it does 1d8 + 3 piercing damage. Target must make it. Okay. So first, let's roll the damage. 1d8. 10 damage.
Okay.
And then target must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 2d8 poison damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. So he takes the piercing damage, is what I rolled, and I'll roll it, I guess, and then I need to roll 2d8 for the poison damage, and
well, I got to roll a con save, though, right?
yeah, and well, you're going to take half no matter what, so I can go ahead and roll it. So that'll be another 10 if.
Okay, that's 12.
DC is just 11.
Okay, well, then he saves then.
Okay, so he'll take half, so another 5 poison damage.
Another 5 damage, okay.
Even after regaining.
That end your turn?
And then bonus action, I'm going to actually, that's going to end my turn for this one. I'm not going to use the bonus action this time.
All right, Arg, you're up next. He is restrained, so if you can get to him, you have advantage until he can break free.
I should be able to move up to him. I've got 30 feet of movement.
If you have 30 feet, you have another 5 for range, so yeah, you can move. All right, there you are.
Righty. Yeah. 17 to hit.
That barely hits, yeah.
And 10 damage.
Okay.
And I crit.
Of course you did.
Yeah. Well, it's nice. I crit on a 19 or a 20. Okay, so. 10, 2, 16.
Oh, by the way, while he's looking up, what's the DC to escape from the webbing?
I think it's just 12.
Okay.
Let me go back. I'll find it again.
All right.
It's
So
on the spider thing.
what are we doing, Arg?
That'd be 20.
To hit?
Yeah, it's a strength
No,
and it's
damage.
12.
Oh, strength and damage. Damage. Okay. Well, what was to hit? Oh, the 17,
crit.
right? Yeah.
No, I crit.
Oh, yeah.
On a 19.
20. All right.
And the last one, it would be 26 to hit
I think it hits.
and 8 damage.
Okay, 8 damage. All right, he is not happy. So it is now his turn, and he is going to try and break free. And he definitely does. 17.
Yep.
I want to
And
break
then-
But it
free.
says, hang on, it says, as an action, the restrained target can make a DC strength check. So that is his action.
I want
Yes,
to
but
break
he gets
free.
2 attacks.
I'm just saying, it just says as an action. So
That's-
No, 2 attacks would not count as an action. Or an attack
No.
is an action, right?
yeah, I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
telling you that's
You
what it says.
take your, if you're
In
getting
terms-
2 attacks as an action, then you would not get any attacks.
Uh,
Unless
well,
one of them
he
is like
will
a
use
bonus.
his bonus action then to do a claw attack. Instead of a claw and a tail, he'll do a claw as a bonus action then.
Okay.
Well, it depends on how it's worded.
Yeah, it just depends on how it's worded. If it says he can do that as a bonus action, he can definitely do that.
See, like
Um,
I get 2 attacks every time I take the attack action.
Yeah.
Well, if I don't take that attack action, I don't get either one of those 2 attacks.
Right.
Okay.
And then I also
Well-
have a bonus attack with my other hand.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he's
well,
using the bonus attack.
Considering how I made this character up, we're going to say he can do it.
Do the bonus attack.
I can't find the paperwork that I wrote his character sheet up on, so we're just going to say it and see what happens.
That's fine. I just wanted to
I
let you
think
know.
you guys are going to be okay though, because he rolled a 12 to hit the spider.
That actually might hit the spider. Hang on. I gotta remember what the 14. Spider's 14.
Well, crap.
I turned off of it. So
All right, Duke, you're up.
Yeah. armor class on the spiders are 14 going forward. So
All right. Then I will fire my bow over the top of
No one has advantage anymore since he's free.
everybody.
yes.
Yeah. All right. I mean, there's a lot of people in the way, and it's a narrow hallway. Is it
He's
wide
really
enough?
tall, right?
Is it wide enough that I shoot with
No,
just
with
normal?
all this, with spiders and other
Yeah.
guys in your way, you cannot. You're going to have to
Shoot
move
with-
up.
Do I need to? Okay, move up or shoot with disadvantage. I didn't know what you wanted.
You
me to
can
do.
move up to somewhere around here, and you'll be fine because the spider you can just fire over.
All right. So if I get over there in front of clickbait,
Right.
basically, I'll do that.
Basically, yeah. Let's get you by the spider.
Yeah, I'm done. That's fine.
Okay. Now you can fire.
And I got 14.
That misses.
All right. Quapsing.
As you fire the arrow, it goes, and he has a dramatic hair flow as he's growling at you.
That's what I pictured.
All right, what else?
All right. That's it.
All right, well, clickbait, it's you, and now Duke's in your way. So
All right,
Right.
I got Duke in front of me and a spider.
You can
Yeah.
get past us. I mean,
the spider is on the wall, so you can actually move around Duke if you want to.
Like,
Well,
how big,
then we get
how
armor-
big is this
then-
hallway?
10 feet
Then we
wide.
Arg up front, who's been
I
doing.
mean, like
a
how
good job.
tall? Sorry.
So I'm just going to.
Clickbait's like 4 feet tall, so he's in the way.
So
The Duke's in the way. All right, what are you doing, clickbait?
I'm gonna cast bless on everybody in the group here.
What's its range?
30 feet.
Let's see. 10, 20, 30. I'm gonna say you
He's out of range.
just barely. Why don't you move up a little? Then he'll be in range.
All right, move up.
I'm gonna move you right here.
Okay.
All right, now you can bless everybody. Bless the way.
All right. To bless the 3 creatures. Okay.
Hey, how many creatures can you bless?
3. So I'm just doing the main 3.
Okay.
I
Because
mean,
I was going to say, if you
says,
could do more than 3, you
Higher-
could actually bless the spiders if you wanted to.
because this is at a higher level when you cast the spell using a spell slot of 2nd level, but it's in my 1st level spell slot. So
If you have any 2nd level slots, you can choose to use one of those instead, but you burn a 2nd level slot.
right. So that's okay.
Okay.
So,
So bless these 3 guys. What does that do?
all right. So whenever the target, okay, so you bless up the 3 creatures of your choice within the range. Whenever a target makes a attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw. So I just do it, and you have to do the work. That's how am I reading that?
Yeah, but they have to keep up and do the roll.
Okay. And so I cast bless.
So does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Uguay, you're up.
So I screwed up. I just realized technically we were supposed to roll initiative for the spiders. Like in reading this, they weren't supposed to attack on my turn necessarily. Do you want me to roll initiative now so that they
Yeah,
go
go ahead.
separately?
Roll something.
Okay, so they go separately from now on. So, and basically it's just they're there as long as I hold concentration. They rolled a 20.
Oh, good grief.
So I guess they're first anyway. So it didn't affect anything.
Okay, spiders are up.
All right. Second spider is gonna stay up above the wall above Arg and go in and try to bite this guy, and then both spiders are basically gonna try to bite him. So I gotta remember. Why do I keep closing the book? Why I'm doing this?
I don't know.
Okay. So first spider, that's going to be a miss. And that is in the plus, that's a 17.
That just hits.
Okay. So that is the 1d8, and then we'll have to do the
Are
constitution.
the
on the
spiders magical creatures?
Well, I mean, I summoned them via magic, but it says,
Did it say you summon a creature or you summon a magical creature?
you summon face spirits to take the form of beasts.
Face
They
spirit.
have hang on, I'm just reading the whole thing. They have all the character. The summoned creatures are friendly to you, companions. Roll initiative to summon creatures as a group. They obey verbal commands that you issue. No action required by you if you don't issue any commands. They defend themselves from hostile creatures. It says you use the stats of the creature that you're summoning. And they give you a list of possibilities.
Okay, but they are face spirits, so I would say then that they're magic creatures. So any damage you would do against him wouldn't count then because of his wings that give him immunity to magical damage.
So this is a waste of time. Okay.
Well, I mean, you can still do the web though.
You can
That-
bind him. Yeah, you can continually
Okay.
bind
Well,
him.
then, I guess then they're both going to shoot web at it. Well, that doesn't really matter for both of them. Just one of
Well,
them.
this guy's already lost his turn. You found out his hits don't do any damage.
Okay, so
Next spider web again.
the next one's going to web him.
Okay, if he doesn't move, he's going to get both Arg and the gargoyle.
Let me look at the web. It says range 30, 60 feet, one creature.
Okay. So
The
you
hit-
can aim it.
So yeah, it says a hit. The target is restrained. So yeah, he's aiming it.
Okay. So then roll the standard, see if it hits.
All right, and then plus the 5, 18.
That hits.
You know what you could do, JP, is if you split up their turns, like have one of them hold their turn.
That's
they
not the
could-
way it works.
Oh, they
you
have to
never
go to
held
like
action.
one could web him, and then he breaks free, and then the other one webs him. The next turn, just keep like webbing him on either side of his turn.
And could put him behind him.
Web him from behind.
Well,
I'll have it
what
crawl
Duff
past
has
me.
done for this turn, though, he is
Yeah,
now
it doesn't matter
restrained.
for this turn. He's been webbed. Target is restrained by webbing. As an action, he can break free. Bursting the webbing on instant saves. Webbing can be the webbing can also be attacked and destroyed. So that would be fire damage.
By fire damage?
No, it says webbing can be attacked and destroyed. AC 10, HP 5, vulnerability 2, fire damage.
Okay, so I can actually. Okay. All right, so that means it's your actual turn then, Oogway.
Okay.
And you have advantage
Right, so he
until he
can't
breaks
use-
free.
Magic won't hurt him, is what you're saying.
Magical damage won't, no.
Well, I don't have hardly anything that doesn't do magic. So, like, if I moved up and did like poison spray, because that's a magical spell, would that still be magic, even though it's poison damage?
Well, I mean, if you do it by a spell, then I would assume it's magical.
That's what I'm saying. Then I don't have hardly anything I can do to him.
Well, you'll have to move up and strike him then. If you
So,
want to.
as a druid, if I turn into an animal, does that mean my animal form doesn't work either?
Well, I would say your animal form is just you and yourself in a different form, so I would allow that.
Okay, well then
I
I'm
can't
going,
just nerf everything you do.
so the spider's up on the wall, which means I can get up next to
All right.
like the one. Yeah, I can get up next to Arg. So I'm going to move up there. I'm going to use my bonus action to transform into what can I go to at this point? Max of C1. So let me see what's my list of animals.
And I assume this would be your action.
Well, the bonus action is to transform, and then once I transform, I can attack.
Okay.
I'm going to turn into a brown bear.
Okay, go for it.
And the bear is going to do multi-attack. The bear takes 2 attacks, one with its bite, one with its claws. And he's restrained, so I have advantage, correct?
Yeah.
So the bite attack is 23 to hit.
Yeah.
And then I just went out and rolled the claw to see if it hits. The claw attack would be 15 to hit.
That would miss.
Okay, so the bite is 1d8 plus 4 piercing damage. 10 piercing damage from the bite.
Does Bless help him does Bless help him also?
Oh, I forgot about the bless. What do I roll for the bless on that other
The
one?
bless is a D4, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I had, what did I have? What did I say it was? 15? Or
Yeah.
So the bless would add 3 to that. So that would have been 18.
Okay.
So that hit then? Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so I did 10 with the bite, and now I'm going to attack with the claws. 2d6 plus 4. There's another d6. That's 9 plus 4, 13 with the claws.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Arg.
Alrighty. Gonna attack.
I figured.
21 to hit.
I believe it does.
And 18 damage.
Okay.
And 24 to hit.
Yep.
Nope, sorry, 23 to hit. Sorry.
Oh, well, that changes things. Okay.
And 8 damage.
Okay.
And 24 to hit.
Yeah.
And 7 damage.
Okay. He is not happy. Does that end your turn?
Yep.
I just love how that's how you reply to every single time Ark's turn is over. You're whatever the creature is, that he is not happy.
Oh,
I just love how,
rolled a
like,
nat-
I do all this stuff and I do like 12 damage, and then Arg's like,
I rolled a
27
nat
damage.
20 on my attack against the webbing, so it definitely
Well,
gets escaped from.
well,
And
here's
then,
the thing. I think the webbing, yeah, I'm not sure about that. The way it reads, I think you're better off just doing the strength check, but I guess technically it's an action either way. So,
Yeah. So anyway, the webbing's now gone because I
okay, so you
rolled a nat-
attacked it, you hit more. Okay, yeah, because it's only got 5 hit points. So it's AC 10 plus 5. So,
Yeah, and I rolled a nat 20, so it's definitely gone. All right, so that would mean he
No,
has
hang on, Big Will. Like,
Well,
the way this I think it reads as like one of us can attack it, but like, because he's restrained, so he has to break it.
then I rolled a nat 20 on breaking it.
There you go. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I understand. I'm telling you correctly here. This is the way it reads. You tell me how you want to do it. The target is restrained by webbing. As an action, the restrained target can make a DC strength check, bursting the webbing on success. The webbing can also be attacked and destroyed, but if you're restrained, I don't know how that works if you're restrained.
Well, there's a simple solution to that.
So
What is that spell?
it's web. It's under.
Web.
Yeah, it's just under this animal. I don't know if it's actually a spell for anybody else.
All right. Here's what all it means. Restrain. A restrained creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So what that would mean then is I need to re-roll again and then take the lesser of the 2 rolls, but I can attack.
Okay. Yep. So you don't actually have to free yourself if you want. You can attack us.
Yeah.
While you're restrained, it's just with disadvantage.
Right. So I rolled again, and I still beat the DC on the thing. So it's a 12. And then I rolled an 11 to an 8 for damage, and you said it had 5 hit points. So I'm out of the restraint.
Okay.
Either way you want to slice it.
Yep.
And then he does 2 attacks. So his second attack will be his tail at Arg. And if this hits Arg, you're going to be knocked back 10 feet. All right, so that's 19 to hit. Does that hit?
That hits.
All right, so that's 16 points of damage, bludgeoning, and you're moved back 10 feet.
He squished the spider. No,
The spider's up on the wall.
I know, I'm just joking.
And then he is going to take – the spider will have an opportunity attack because he's now going to back up to right here. So the spider can attack if you choose for it to.
Well, it's gonna try to web him again.
Well, he has to attack him melee.
Oh well, that doesn't do anything. That's
He
pointless.
doesn't do any damage.
That's
Yeah.
pointless.
Well, then that means he gets away free. So
Who was?
I mean, it's attacking, but it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So there's
he
no point rolling that.
moves back. So now it is Duke's turn.
Oh, sorry. Adam was saying something.
Yeah, I was like, who else was up there?
I think
The bear was up there, engaged in
bear.
combat. Do I get
Bear
it?
gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah, I forgot how I had him placed.
Okay.
Yeah, so roll your melee attack. You get 1 melee attack.
All right. Claw, I would assume. Hang on, let me
Yeah.
get back on.
And this is a straight roll, no advantage or anything.
Yeah. I just gotta get back onto it. I don't know why I keep turning off that page because I'm really dumb. All right, bear. Yeah, we'll do the claw attack. Yeah, claw attack. Natural 20.
Crap.
No, it doesn't do that much damage though. So hang on, I need that.
Well,
Where's the other one? There's another one of those. There. And then +2. So 5 + 2 is 7. Yeah.
wow. Okay, he is so angry right now at all of you. And it is now the Duke's turn. What you doing, Dookie?
And then the Duke at the farthest back. Oh no, he moved up to shoot the arrow.
You're me.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
pretty far back now, and there's like a ton of people in my way again.
He's
So
moved
let's see,
forward.
10, 20, 30, 40. He's like 40 feet away from me.
Hey, this is Duke.
No, yeah, that's Duke right there. Yeah, the third one in line. Because who's behind me?
That's clickbait.
Clickbait. Okay.
I'm a tall dwarf.
I can't get close enough to do an actual melee attack at this point.
Well, let's see. You got
It looks like 40
5,
feet.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10. Yeah, unless you have a reach of 10 feet, you can't.
No, I don't. I'll get in. I'll get just in front of Adam there, and I can make my shot.
Who is this Adam?
Sorry.
Okay.
And I'll make my shot from there.
Take your shot.
Let me double check. I don't think. Well, let's just shoot and see what happens. Let's see. Well, it's, dirty 21. That hits, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I got it because nobody's next to him. That hurts my sneak attack, and I don't think I get the bonus.
I'm
Even though I
pretty
usually
sure if
do.
you just roll, you'll be okay.
All, if you are within 5 feet, no other creatures are within 5 feet of you. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got here. No, that's it. I got 7 damage.
So explain how you defeat this guy.
I do a dance like I'm riding a cow. I do a bull dance. The arrow goes right through his belly button and then hooks back out a little bit, so it looks like a belly button ring.
Okay. Okay.
I defeated
Then I
another.
raise up my fist.
Do the spiders stay?
Technically, I can keep them for an hour as long as my concentration isn't
I'm
broken.
asking you, do they stay?
Yeah, they stay, but I'm going to stay in bear form for now. I can stay in that.
Okay. So I guess you guys are going to.
Raise my fist up so that my ring triggers.
All right. I assume someone's going to search that body.
I'll do it.
All right.
I'll let
Clickbait.
somebody else do it because I'm a bear.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Move it. I'll do it.
13.
There it goes.
You don't have to roll to search.
I roll it. Oh, you don't? Okay. I finally got a 13. I got a number higher than 10, and I didn't need it.
Okay. Well, you search on him and you find 5 gold and a glowing amulet of some kind.
Ooh.
You have no idea what it is. Other than an amulet, and it's glowing.
Well,
Okay.
somebody do a check on it. See if they can know what it is. I don't know that I can do that while I'm a bear. I'll be honest. I don't think so.
I don't think I can do that either. Can I?
Well, you can do a perception or a investigation
You can do an Arcana check.
or an Arcana check.
Okay, I'll do an Arcana check.
All right, roll a d20 and add your modifier.
A dirty 20. A 19 plus 1.
Wow, that's really good. Could have used that in the battles.
No kidding. Huh?
So you can tell you're going to have to wait until you can find someone that knows more about magic items, but you definitely know that it houses some sort of power source. It's like a power source or battery or something, and you know it's of Divana.
Divana.
Okay.
Amulet of Divana. Huh?
Yeah, basically.
So when we see Warlock, you might want to ask him about it.
Divana, wait a minute. Divana is it's also it's a place, right? Is
Yeah,
it-
and the name of
God?
one of the gods.
No,
That's what-
remember all
but
the
I-
places?
I'm from Divana.
Yeah, you are.
So does that mean you know?
How fortuitous you found it, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You might want to check on that a little after a while.
Okay.
So I'm just moving you guys down. I assume you're walking down.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right, you get to a door. Right
Does
here.
anybody need healing or anything? I mean, we've been fighting fish guys and a gargoyle and
I'm only down 8 health.
Yeah, I'm down 16. Which
I'm not
Yeah,
down
no.
any.
so anybody want to get
Currently, I have bear health. So
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys get to right here. Where my arrow is a door.
okay.
You get up to it. It's just a wooden door. It actually looks a little rotting.
Okay. I'm on
Now
basket. Well, I'll see if it opens first. Is it?
The door opens.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You walk through it, and there's another door right here.
All right. This is probably where the fireball someplace.
Okay.
It's like,
Yeah, I'm going. Why don't you guys just stay here? I'm gonna go through some doors. I'll call you when it's clear. Does this door open?
actually, stop. Arg switch places with me as a bear because the bear has hit points,
Oh, yeah.
and then I revert to myself if it takes them.
That's right. Okay.
So switch places with me, and I'm going to go through the doors as a bear.
And I'm gonna go back around the corner so I don't get hit.
All right.
Right.
So you get to dadgum. You get to this door right here,
Open it.
and it is a wooden door too, but it does not look rotting.
Okay. So the bear's going to try to open it.
And how is the bear going to open it without opposable thumbs?
You're going to push on it. You want to
No,
straight
push on it. So it's locked, but you think you might can get it with a strength. Just have a go at it.
Yeah, I'm going to have a go at it.
All right, so roll.
I got to see what my bear modifiers are.
I think you actually get advantage. I know. If you take the totem of the bear, is it?
I think you still have bless too. How long does bless last?
He already used it. It lasts a minute, but it's only one-time use.
Oh, okay.
All right. So strength plus 4. So 17 plus 4, 21.
You bust right through that door, man.
All right.
You go through the door. You're like, hey, I went through the door. And then you get to right here, and there's a steel door diagonal right here.
Diagonal steel door. Does it have a handle?
It does have a handle, but it's a traditional bulb handle. Like your bare form can't open it.
Well, bear form's going to still try to shove the door open.
Okay, you're going to have to roll again.
No. All right. Dirty 20.
Okay, and it was actually unlocked, but you couldn't check that being a bear, so you burst right through it, and you actually run into another door.
Okay.
This one is made out of stone, and it's extremely heavy.
Extremely heavy.
Put your shoulder to it.
We're going to put the shoulder to it and see what we get. This is going to be the one where I roll like a 4 or something.
Okay, roll.
Oh, no. 23.
Wow, I'm surprised. You actually managed to scoot it enough, and it raises up,
Oh, okay.
and a bar just locks it in place.
Okay.
And as you move down, you get to yet another door right here. And this one is wood and steel. It's a combination.
All right. We're going to try it again. We're going to go as far as the bear will take us so that nobody has to take this damage.
Okay.
Oh, that one's probably not going to do it. That's an 11.
Yeah, that does absolutely nothing, and you now have a knot on your head. And go ahead and take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Four. All right. 4 point. Hang on. Where's my point?
Hey, you're the one that rammed it.
Yeah, I know. No, I just got to keep track on my bear hit points. Okay. So brown bear has 34, so minus 4. Okay. So he's down to 30. He's got to try it again, though.
Go for it.
I'll tell you. 16.
That does not hit it either. I need you to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. You have a different knot on your head.
Now you got horns, though. You got horns, one on each side.
You're very horny now.
Horny brown bear.
Well, this bear is stubborn. He's going to try again.
All right, go to the back wall and get you a running start this
Yeah, I
time.
had a running start this time.
Blow on the dice.
17.
That doesn't do it.
Son of a...
Trifecta.
You might need some help. You're down another 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
I mean, what we're hearing, should we come around the corner there? I mean,
Well,
he's
you
pretty
guys
far
can
from
come a
us.
little bit closer, but there's no point in everybody taking fireball damage here in a second.
But you can call us at least and tell us to come up a little ways.
Yeah, you can come up a little ways. How many did I take that time? Sorry. 5 more?
5.
Okay. So, all right. We're going to try one more time before I ask for help. 18.
That doesn't hit it. Take another 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
So we're gonna find Oogway bludgeoned to death on the ground by his own head
You
against the wall.
forget how the wild shaped form is. Basically, I have
Yeah, no,
bonus.
I totally know how. I just thought it'd be hilarious
No.
to
Yeah.
see.
Does this door have a
He's not
knob?
dead yet. He's still got a little room to go.
Does this door have a knob?
No, not a knob.
Lever or something.
All
It
right.
has one of those bars.
Oh, the
All right, how many
Okay.
damage did I take that time? I didn't make it.
You didn't make it?
Well, I didn't. If the 18 or whatever didn't do it, that didn't do it. So,
Okay, well, another 5 damage.
all
Can
right.
can he like use his head to move down the lever instead of banging his head up against the door?
Well, I'm like running and shoving it like as hard as I can. So, all right.
Can the bear go again?
Yep. All right. 21.
That does it. And you
Woohoo!
burst that door open, and immediately a fireball spell kicks off in your face.
All right.
So let's see. It's a 20-foot radius, so no one else but you gets it. You need to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Well, I'm pretty sure the bear's just toast. I'm going to revert to
He's
myself.
just like he's like.
Go ahead and roll.
Dexterity is 7.
I picture a wily coyote
That
with like
does
3
not
little
hit.
like, things.
Or save.
No.
And
Okay,
then just
so,
whoosh, and then all like cinder, like the
so
wily coyote.
how many points do you have left in bear form?
10.
Okay, let me roll to see how far we go for that. Okay, 3.
I didn't double check.
That'd be 7. Okay, so at 10, your bear form's gone. Take 1 point of damage for you, and that's 4 rolls. So I have another 4 that are all your damage.
I'm
Oh,
trying. Is that
jeez.
how the wild shape works? I forget how it works. But yeah.
Well, I just burnt through all those hit points, so now you're.
Well, I
He's
know,
just
but
trying to remember if if he takes more after he's
If it actually goes
transformed.
to my form, or if it just knocks me out of that form, I'm trying to remember. Like it does. It may not matter how much damage it is, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was last
I
time.
think
we
it
rolled
does.
it.
But I just wanted to double check real quick. I'm just trying to get to the druid page. You can
Yeah,
go ahead
I'm
and
pretty
roll,
sure
and we
it
can
does.
add it
That
up
would
while
make sense.
I'm looking at it. Replaced by statistics of the beast, we retain your thing. Transferring to the beast's hit points and hit dice. When you revert to normal form, you return to the number of hit points you had before you transformed. However, if you revert As a result of dropping to 0, any excess damage carries over to your normal form. So yes.
There you
So
go.
you take 11 points of fire damage
All
on
right.
your normal form.
Okay.
And then that is it. Oh, except there's another door right here.
Well, at this point, now I'm going to be like, I took the fireball. You guys can come help me, Arg.
Yeah.
But it is on fire, and it is, I mean, you give it a kick, it'll probably go and cave in.
I'm still going to let Arg take that fire damage.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
come
I
up
got
there and kick the
damage
door.
earlier, too. So Arg just runs through it.
Yeah, it totally just crashes on him. It doesn't have a life anymore. But as it crashes through, he hits his head on this other door, and
Oh
it's a stone door.
Promiscuous time traveler says, "Welcome to Doorland."
Medieval Home Depot.
So, are there any levers or anything?
Well, there's the normal handles for the door.
Okay. Does it open?
Yeah, it totally opens. It's not locked.
Okay. On to the next one.
Okay. Then you don't know this, but I will tell you as players, you come to another door.
My God.
And it is the final door.
Okay.
And it is made out of steel, and it is locked. If you try to open it, it is locked. You're going to have to break it, pick it, or something.
Okay.
Oh, so I'm going to assume from that. I didn't roll. I guess I need to roll on that fireball to see if I kept concentration to keep the spiders.
28.
Yeah, you burst through it. I want you to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and then you guys have a hallway to go down.
I want.
What do I roll to keep concentration, Big Will?
Just roll a D10, straight D20, and tell me if it's above 10 or below 10.
Above.
It's above 10, you keep concentration.
Okay,
For-
so the spiders are still there then.
Just so you know, for like anyone who's
Well,
like nobody notices, but like he smashes through the door that's locked, and I'm like, and takes whatever 5 points of damage, and I slowly put my lock picking tools back into my pocket casually. I am a rogue, so I probably have this gear all along, but I've been watching you guys bang your heads against every single door in this hallway.
Just for reference, the spiders can last an hour, so I don't know how long all this is taking, but just take that into your consideration for when they disappear.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm tired of them. Let's go ahead and get them disappeared.
All right, that's fine.
All right. So you guys now go down
Do
this
we?
hallway.
How much damage has Arg got at this point? Do we need to consider doing some healing?
I'll go ahead and heal myself some.
Does anybody else need anything?
I'm down 11, so
You want me?
So-
You want to be? I can heal you.
I'm down 8.
Oh.
Is there a spell that you've got to heal like a group of us?
Oh, that's a good one, huh?
he does have. He should have one.
So do a group healing.
Yeah,
I can't remember all the.
it's which one is it? That's the group heal. I forget now. I can look real quick. Hang on, let me go to that character sheet.
It's a cleric spell, right?
Yeah,
You know
I
what?
have to go back to my cleric sheet. I can tell you which.
Okay, well let's worry about that later. It's after 10 o'clock
Oh yeah.
here, at least.
Okay.
So I will describe, you guys are all around the corner. There's a fire going on right here, so you actually can see this entire hallway. There's nothing in it, but there's a fire here. You're going to have to figure out how to go through or go around or go above or whatever.
Right.
And that is next time when we play Dungeons and Dragons in the Dream Dungeon. Hopefully we'll have Whitewell back with us next time and we can continue the story. But if not, that is all we have for tonight. Thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate you. Thank you guys for joining me yet again.
No problem.
And anybody want to plug anything?
On Thursdays at 7 o'clock.
Oh, Tuesday we're talking 3 and 4 of Southern Bastards with Lady Fantastic, Bearded, and No Good Comics.
All right. And next time we will hopefully be playing Dungeons and Dragons, the regular story. But if not, we'll have fun continuing this Dream Dungeon. And I will I might do something other than that in next week, but I don't know. So we'll see you guys later, whatever may come.